The Dolphins-Buccaneers game for Hard Rock Stadium will not be played. It has been moved now to Week 11. They are evacuating South Florida.
Of course, nobody wants 16 weeks in a row. If you know Dirk, Koetter, they're going to make sure this is absolutely not an excuse in November.
The 2017 Tampa Bay Buccaneers began the season facing unexpected distraction and adversity. 16 straight games, no bye, no rest. A grind for even the most battle-tested.
Let's keep turning up. Let's keep turning up.
The Buccaneers sought to become a contender in 2017.
Textbook fourth quarter comeback for the Buccaneers.
They came closer than anyone might have thought.
Bucs defense comes up with a huge play.
That's how you stack them up.
Tampa Bay's 5-11 record did not reflect the true identity of the team.
Picked up by the Buccaneers. Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Despite the highs and lows, the constant trials and spate of unexpected injuries, one thing remained constant. The Buccaneers are fighters that compete until the final whistle blows.
15 seconds left. Winston looking. Fade route, far sideline. It is caught ball. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucs
win. A team is a reflection of its head coach, and Dirk Koetter is a football lifer. For 34 years, he's had success at every level of the game. Since joining Tampa Bay in 2015, he has transformed the offense into one of the league's best.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a call.
You ain't never going to be that open ever again.
Koetter is a capable captain with a mission that never drifts: to elevate his team to the top of the NFC South.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate.
Koetter has helped mold franchise quarterback Jameis Winston. Together, they continue to push the Buccaneers offense to reach new heights.
What a nice throw by Winston, a little rainbow. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Since being drafted first overall in 2015, Winston has totaled 11,626 passing yards, the third highest total ever for a player in his first 3 seasons.
Goes toward the end zone. You can't throw a ball any better than Jameis just did.
When Winston's under center, the Buccaneers can never be counted out. Winston never quits and is protected by an offensive line that won't quit on him. Since entering the league, Winston has been guarded by standouts Ali Marpet and Donovan Smith.
Let's get some work done here now. Push him back. Good job, Ali.
As Marpet is mauling opponents, Smith is stonewalling elite pass rushers. Tampa's offense brings a relentless and winning attitude to a franchise that's just heating up.
Well, a week ago, Hurricane Irma moved through the state. Today, though, glorious. It's hot with the humidity over 105 already on the turf.
I didn't want to tell you about the heat when we were trying to sign.
In the scorching season opener, Tampa's newest offensive weapon came out in a blaze.
Caught by Deshaun Jackson. First down, Tampa Bay. His first catch of the Buccaneers. Throws a pass down the near sideline toward Deshaun Jackson. Makes the catch, but he's out of bounds.
Jameis threw it in a perfect spot. It just ran out of room.
Just a little tall. Deshaun makes a remarkable catch.
As Deshaun Jackson was on fire, Mike Evans began to ignite. Evans caught 7 passes for 93 yards and has become only the 3rd player in NFL history to surpass 1,000 receiving yards in each of his first 4 seasons.
Winston throws a sideline route. Mike Evans snags another one. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Come on.
On a day where almost everything went right,
Damn, cuz.
the Buccaneers capitalized on Chicago's 4 first-half turnovers.
Here comes Buck pressure up the middle. Glennon's going to be, he fumbled the ball. Bucs have the football. Levante David.
Hey, get another one. Get another one. We're going to put him away.
Can the Bucs stop him here? Pass to the left side. That's intercepted. Bobby McClain.
Pick 6, and the Buccaneers are running away from the Bears here in Tampa Bay.
And a great way to forget about Hurricane Irma.
Overall, just a great way to kick off 2017.
The start to the season brought sunny skies to the city by the bay, but another storm was on the horizon. To be a contender in the NFL requires the ability to weather any adversity, even if the adversity comes in the form of a quarterback who has a perfect record against your team.
14-year veteran Eli Manning has never lost to the Buccaneers.
I hate blue, Bob. That's disrespectful. They 0-3. They about to be 0-4. They about to be 0-4. Let's get it. Fight for your brother. Let's go. Fight for your brother.
The Buccaneers got the jump on the Giants with 2 first-quarter touchdowns.
Touchdown Tampa Bay, Mike Evans.
Nice execution. Red ball, don't matter. Winnest ball ever.
The weather proved to be no match for Winston's weapons. Sure-handed tight end Cameron Brate caught 4 passes for 80 yards.
Cameron Brate, touchdown Tampa Bay. 22-17, Bucs are up a handful. We're in the 4th quarter. You know, Eli Manning's got the offensive weapons.
Rolls right, throws to the end zone, touchdown Giants. And the Giants are back in front, 23-22.
Hey, still plenty in play now. We got to finish it out, right? We're going to finish it out. Let's go.
3rd down and 1. Got 90 seconds left, trailing 23-22.
Winston had just one chance to engineer a game-winning drive.
The snap a little low, dug out by Winston. Winston throws it past the far side. It is a caught ball inside the 15. Cameron Brate makes the catch, and the Bucs are in the red zone.
Cameron Brate all by himself is out there one-on-one with Collins. He's able to beat him. Good throw by Jameis over the top.
Nick Folk will attempt to win this ball game for the home team.
34-yarder, squared up, middle of the field.
Movement across the line. Here's the kick, airborne. Plenty of leg, plenty of leg. It is good, and the Bucs have beaten the New York Giants. Nick Folk delivers the game winner.
Hey, great team win, guys. Came back and hung in there at the end and got the W. Never a doubt. When our QB plays like that, we're hard to beat.
Hey. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. Couple minutes of football always win the game, baby. Everybody showed up tonight.
At 2-1, the young team was off to a promising start. But after 3 weeks of play, 5 starters were out with injuries.
It's not a cliche, it's a fact. In the National Football League, next man up, and you've got to have depth on the roster.
Adversity and the ability to overcome it would come to define the Buccaneers' season. In Week 6 against Arizona, Winston took a hit that would injure his shoulder and alter Tampa Bay's season.
He's got to run with the ball. Looks, Winston was really rocked by Chandler Jones as he pulled the trigger.
Winston would be one of several starters to go down throughout the year. The injuries would test the resolve of the entire roster. Winston dug deep and played through 3 more games before re-aggravating the injury and being pulled from play. The Buccaneers were down, but they were far from out. It didn't matter if you were the receiving corps' leading man or part of its talented supporting cast. Every player was expected to show no quit.
There's ups, there's downs, but all your failures, you're going to think about what you learn from them. And when you go out there and perform on Sunday, well, you make that big catch. When the game is on the line and they know they can depend on you, when you make that play, everything's going to go through your mind. It's going to feel so much better because of days like this where you did drop the ball, where it felt like, oh, I couldn't get it together, but you learn to refocus and push through. That's the joy of this game. When you make those great plays, that's why guys celebrate so much, because you have days like this where it's like, golly, I just can't get it together. Then it comes together on Sunday. That's why we celebrate the way we do. That's the joy of this game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, sir. Keep going, brother.
Rookie Chris Godwin put Gerald McCoy's advice to good use after he was thrust into a starting role, replacing an injured Deshaun Jackson.
Great effort by Chris Godwin. Inbounds the rookie out of Penn State.
Godwin wasn't the only rookie that stepped up in 2017. The draft class produced 4 starters, including linebacker Kendall Beckwith.
Kendall Beckwith grabbed him, dropped him.
Beckwith became one of the team's top tacklers after injuries sidelined All-Pro Levante David and Quan Alexander. Safety Justin Evans also took on a starting role and tied Pro Bowl cornerback Brent Grimes for a team-leading 3 interceptions.
It's Justin Evans, the rookie.
Anchoring the standout class was first-round draft pick O.J. Howard. Howard's 6 receiving touchdowns set a franchise record for tight ends in their first season.
O.J. Howard, touchdown Tampa Bay!
Tampa Bay's rookies stood up and stepped up when their team needed them the most. Constructing a winner takes time. Building off a strong foundation of key players is essential. For the last 7 years, the cornerstone of Tampa's defense has been 6-time Pro Bowler Gerald McCoy. Since 2013, McCoy has the most sacks of any defensive tackle in the league.
Palmer's going to be dropped.
With one of the most explosive get-offs in the game, McCoy wreaks havoc on opposing backfields.
Good job, Gerald. The great Geraldini 93.
Gerald is the real McCoy and epitomizes Tampa's no-quit mentality. With the defensive front secure, the secondary will be patrolled by veteran Brent Grimes.
Picked off Brent Grimes.
Since 2013, Grimes is tied for the most passes defended in the NFL. Since being drafted by the Bucs in 2015, Quan Alexander is the only player to record at least 300 tackles, 6 sacks, and 6 interceptions.
How about Quan Alexander?
Despite missing 4 games due to injury, Alexander earned his first Pro Bowl selection.
When guys are out, the next guy's got to step up. The guys that step up, you're expected to perform. That's called opportunity.
With Jameis Winston sidelined against the Jets, the defense, led by linebacker Levante David, came together to fight for their offense.
Keep rocking now, know what I said? Start playing off us, all of us together. You gotta lead this ship. You gotta lead this ship.
Tampa's D dominated, limiting New York to just 56 yards rushing.
And he is stopped for no gain. Big time play on 3rd down by a big time player, Levante David.
Get down the hill! Yep, right with me, right with me, right with me.
The Buccaneers had it all working, recording a season-high 6 sacks.
McCown under pressure, he'll be snagged back at the 21-yard line.
Eat, boy! Eat, boy! Eat, boy! Eat, boy!
Dropping McCown, pressure coming, pass underneath, caught, piece tackle at midfield, bubble football, picked up by the Buccaneers, but it's down by contact.
No! No! No!
Hard hitting going on with the guys in pewter helmets.
That's out! Try they rob me, bro? I know, that's touchdown, bro!
The defense rallied around backup quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick to steal a hard-fought victory.
Touchdown Tampa Bay! Fire the cannons! Buccaneers will beat the Jets, will stop the 5-game losing skid.
Gotta keep going. Gotta stack them up, man. Gotta stack them up now. Got to.
This is a good way to start the second half of the season.
The following week, Tampa Bay headed south for their Week 1 makeup game against Miami.
Drop Gerald McCoy.
Tampa totaled 5 takeaways, leading to 24 points.
It's intercepted. Quan Alexander's got it.
But the Fish refused to go down without a fight.
Steps up, fires deep downfield.
Stills at the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown Miami. We're tied at 20-20.
With under 3 minutes remaining, the Buccaneers had time for one final drive.
It is a caught ball by Chris Godwin. He's got a first down. Clock at 29 seconds. Fitzpatrick's pass is caught. Chris Godwin with his second big catch on this drive.
With the game on the line, reaches out, makes a great catch.
The final play of the fourth quarter. Snap a good one, the spot, here's the kick. Long enough, long enough, long enough, it is good, and the Buccaneers win. How about that to finish the ball game?
We hung in there. You're always going to have some adversity on the road. We had more than our share today. When things are going bad, you got to rise up and do something, and we're not going to quit trying.
At 4-6, and with momentum on their side, Tampa Bay forged ahead, ready for their next challenge.
That didn't go so well. The Bucs hope they can get back on the winning track.
A losing streak can be discouraging. It can make any team want to throw in the towel, but not a no-quit team. The Buccaneers' season was slipping away, but in each bout, they fought hard to the last second.
We ain't leaving here without a victory. Let's go get it. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family. Let's ride, baby.
Tampa Bay lost 4 of their last 5 games by just 1 score. But after each defeat, they went back to work, focusing on their next opportunity for victory. That opportunity came against the Saints in the Week 17 season finale. The stakes were high for New Orleans. An NFC South title and home field advantage were on the line. For Tampa, it meant a season would end with little fanfare. But the resilient team, led by their resilient quarterback, knew they needed to play like their future depended on it. The tone was set early in this fierce division matchup.
Green pass of the tackle made immediately. Winston gonna run with the ball, dive, did he get in? He did, touchdown Tampa Bay. Winston would not be denied.
There's no quit. Jameis, you see that left hand reach over the goal line.
Very impressive from the Buccaneers offensively today.
And the Bucs still trail 14-13. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line, gives up ground, will be tackled back, he fumbled the ball, picked up by the Buccaneers, touchdown Tampa Bay, Bucs lead. Woo.
Breeze throws, and it's going to be caught at the goal line and in for the touchdown. The 7:07 to play, the Saints are back on top by a score of 24-20.
With less than 2 minutes remaining, 95 yards stood between Jameis Winston and another game-winning drive.
3rd down and 1. No timeouts. Looking Winston throws a pass. Caught ball, 1st down at the 35. Mike Evans.
Come on, fellas. Stay deep, stay deep, stay deep, stay deep, stay deep.
Here's the snap to Winston.
Come on.
Looks upfield, throws upfield. A caught ball and out of bounds at the 49-yard line. You're either going to win the game or lose the game on this drive. 15 seconds left. Winston looking. Fade route, far sideline. It is caught ball. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Not how we wanted to finish.
What a way to finish the season. Chris Godwin, wow.
We talk about Jameis Winston. Start next year with this drive. How are you going to respond? How are you going to set the tempo? And man, was he clutch in that situation.
A fitting end to a season defined by the resiliency of its players, and a final drive representing a renewed team with a new beginning.
There's always adversity in the world, and it can be as big or as small as you make it.
The 2017 Tampa Bay Buccaneers faced adversity both big and small. Injuries affected nearly every position. Starters missed a combined 62 games, but that didn't stop Tampa Bay from being a no-quit team to the very end.
Inside the 2-1, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Through it all, the team remained committed to each other as rookies and backups made the most of their opportunities.
Fitzpatrick put it right on the money. Great grab by Evans.
To secure the future of the franchise, the Buccaneers signed contract extensions with stars Mike Evans and Cameron Brate. Tampa works tirelessly to retain players they draft and mold in the Buccaneer way.
It's Evans, makes the catch, touchdown Tampa Bay!
In the 2018 offseason, General Manager Jason Licht added gritty new talent on both sides of the ball, like hardworking center Ryan Jensen and 2017 Super Bowl champions Vinnie Curry and Bo Allen.
He steps up, he starts to dash, great tackle by Bo Allen.
Veteran Mitch Unrein adds depth to the defensive front that also includes 2018 first-round selection defensive tackle Vita Vea.
6'4" at 347. This is a freakish dude now. He can move.
To transform the defensive line, Light acquired fierce pass rusher Jason Pierre-Paul.
Jason defines resiliency, and it just falls in line with all the other guys that we've signed this year, so we're very excited. He is what we're looking for in a quality in a player.
Feels pressure, and he's going to get sacked by JPP.
To mold the revamped pass rush, Tampa Bay hired tough defensive line coach Brenson Buckner.
All I need is for you to be the best you can be. You be the best you can be.
The foundation is strong.
Caught ball over the shoulder.
Levante David just ripped it out of his hands.
Young talent is on the rise.
Touchdown, O.J. Howard.
The Buccaneers are ready to embrace their future and show that no matter the challenge, they will continue to be a team that has no quit.
Hey, Bruce! Hey, Bruce! Bruce! 1, 2, 3. Bruce! What? He got fast! Oh, Lord have mercy. Boy, I'm running for my life. He broke my ankles. My ankles are still out there. They ain't even down here no more.
This NFL Films production has been brought to you by NFL Network. Watch the National Football League 24 hours a day on NFL Network.